Shauna Fisher had just turned 16. 9 days later, she was dead. And according to her family, her death may have been tied to something many people wrongly dismiss as teenage drama. A boy who could not accept rejection. Shauna Lorraine Fisher was a student at Santa Fe High School in Santa Fe, Texas. She was young, outspoken, and had her whole life ahead of her. But before the shooting, Shauna's mother said her daughter had been dealing with unwanted attention from a classmate named Demetrius Pagortzis. According to her family, he had made advances toward Shauna for months. But Shauna did not want him. She rejected him. And about a week before the shooting, her mother said Shauna stood up to him in class and told him to stop. That detail matters. Because sometimes danger does not begin with a weapon. Sometimes it begins with obsession, entitlement, humiliation, and a refusal to accept the word no. On the morning of May 18, 2018, students arrived at Santa Fe High School expecting a normal Friday. Classes, friends, end-of-school-year conversations. But shortly before 8 a.m., everything changed. A gunman entered the school and opened fire. Students ran. Some hid. Others barricaded classroom doors, terrified they would not make it out alive. Authorities identified the accused shooter as 17-year-old Demetrius Pagortzis. They said he used firearms that belonged to his father. By the time the attack ended, 10 people were dead. 8 students, 2 educators, and one of them was 16-year-old Shauna Fisher. After the attack, Shauna's mother publicly said she believed her daughter may have been targeted because she rejected him. That claim became one of the most disturbing parts of the case, because it raised one terrifying question. Was Shauna killed because she said no? Pagortzis was arrested and charged with capital murder and aggravated assault against a public servant. But years later, the criminal case has still not fully gone to trial because he has repeatedly been found incompetent to stand trial. For Shauna's family, that delay has made the grief even heavier. They lost her in 2018. But the search for final justice has dragged on for years. And that is why this case still matters. Shauna Fisher was not just a name in a school shooting. She was a daughter, a student, a teenager who, according to her family, tried to set a boundary. Her story is a warning. When someone refuses to accept rejection, take it seriously. When a student says someone is making them uncomfortable, listen. When unwanted attention becomes repeated, obsessive, or angry, do not call it harmless. Call it a warning sign. Shauna Fisher was only 16. She deserved to graduate. She deserved to grow up. She deserved a future. Instead, her life ended in a place where every child should feel safe. And her story leaves one message behind. When a young person says they feel unsafe, believe them before it is too late.